and I saw them pull in. And they're headed to North Carolina to play next. So it's going to be interesting, very international-sounding names, and a record of 0-8 on the year. And Coach Gardner appreciative that they came down to give him a shot. As a matter of fact, he's down there talking to Jordan Rodriguez right now. Rodriguez just arrived, and we didn't get a chance to talk with him. We got a chance to talk to Coach Gardner, of course, about the loss to Akron Ellet. Tigers come in at 15-4 and are getting ready for tournament play against Athens coming up. This will be their final regular season game. I got here a little bit early. Was wanting to get some foul shots in, and Coach Gardner playing a little one.
Your business goals. People's Bank 401k solution offers fully bundled and in-house solutions that eliminate the need for multiple providers, saving you money. People's Bank, working together, building success. Investment products are not FDIC insured, not deposits, and not guaranteed by People's Bank. Not insured by any federal government agency, subject to risk and may lose value.
Working together. That's the key to better health care for you and your family. And now the doctors and specialists at Memorial Health System and Mayo Clinic are joining forces. They'll use Mayo Clinic's expertise to resolve the hard-to-solve medical problems. For you, that means peace of mind and access to the finest medical knowledge anywhere, right here at home. Memorial Health System and Mayo Clinic, working together. That's expecting more. Memorial Health System, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network. Visit mhsystem.org/Mayo.
The Fry Dental Group is a longtime sponsor of the Marietta High School Tiger Big Drill, player of the game. Not just a player, could be a play, could be a fan in the stand.
On the road, long trip up to Akron Ellet. Talk a little bit about it.
Yeah, I thought we played hard. We didn't play well. We turned it over. We missed too many shots around the rim. I think we probably missed, I'm going to guess, with uncontested layups, probably 7 or 8. Nobody within 5 feet from us. Uncharacteristic on us. And we took bad shots too. And even defensively, we only gave 36, but I thought we should have guarded well enough if we paid attention to the scout where it could have been 20 points for Ellet. And I don't think they played well. It was a pretty bad play game for both teams. But our guys got the memo yesterday. We watched the film of it, and we watched a little bit on ISA, but it's about us and what we control moving forward.
Those things kind of stand out a little bit more in a loss, too, don't they?
Yeah, I told the guys we're going to forget it, so you bringing it up, makes me feel a little bit better right now. So,
talk a little bit about getting ready for this game. Not much time to do so, and pretty much an unknown opponent.
Yeah, we probably, Coach Warner and I watched about 4 games on them. They go to North Carolina after our game tonight, so we got to come ready and prepared, and we understand some of their personnel and some of their go-getting guys. We got to guard the ball one-on-one, and we got to take care of the ball. I mean, they're going to press us 84 feet the entire game and get after us, and they got a 6'9" kid that's pretty dang good. So we got our hands full tonight, and this is exactly what we need heading into the tournament.
I heard that they really like to shoot the three and that they're proficient all the way around.
Yeah, I mean, they're a really good team, and they've probably played 35, 40 games. They're in Daytona, they're in Erie, Pennsylvania, and they go to North Carolina after this. So they played a lot of basketball games, and that's another one on the table, and I'm glad they could come down to Marietta, so I appreciate their coach for doing that.
You talked about Akron Ellett in the rearview mirror now. What do you want to see tonight, looking forward at the traffic out in front?
Yeah, I mean, I think you're going to see a fiery and competitive team, and you probably hear a little bit more out of my voice right now than usual. So I'm ready to get this thing going, and I want our guys to play hard, play unselfish, and play with some confidence. You know, I thought the last few games we just haven't played confident. And so let's get back to that tonight on our home floor.
All right, hey, I appreciate the time. Look forward to a great game.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Coach Austin Gardner of the Tigers. We'll take a timeout. Be back with more from Sutton Gym right after this.
For more than 120 years, People's Bank has been dedicated to helping businesses thrive. The local business and commercial bankers take the time to understand your business, and that's where relationships start. From there, People's Bank offers a range of loans to best fit your needs, because there's no one-size-fits-all approach to financing. Operating loans, lines of credit, cash management, whether it's for day-to-day operations, expansion, or new equipment, People's Bank is committed to working together and building your success. People's Bank. Member FDIC. Sure, Smitty's is known for the best local pizza, but when was the last time you went off the grid? Smitty's offers soups and salads, specialty subs, and selections from lasagna to chicken Alfredo, breadsticks, wings, or a burger, if that's your thing. Smitty's always has great pizza, but check the full menu, including dessert, at Smitty'sPizzaOhio.com. It's just good stuff. You'll find Smitty's Pizza in Belpre, Lowell, Marietta, and Reno. For each and every Tiger game, we have a chance to break it down, thanks in part to the Mannix Allen Group at Merrill, located at 294 Front Street in downtown Marietta. When it comes to numbers, the Mannix Allen Group has more than 3 decades of combined experience helping people with their investments and retirement goals. Call Bill Mannix, Mackenzie Allen, and Sandra Crosby, 740-568-7860 to arrange an appointment to review your investment game plan. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC, and a wholly owned subsidiary of Bank America Corporation.
Parents, we know life can get overwhelming. Sometimes the stress of the daily grind can make it difficult to be the parent you want to be. The Ohio Children's Trust Fund and our local partners are here to help. From free parenting support to a safe space to share your feelings. Don't walk this path alone. For the love of your family, find your strength, find your support. Visit octf.ohio.gov/love to get connected with local resources.
Well, special thanks to Coach Austin Gardner. Tigers, I mean, that's tough coming off that tough little 36-35, I think the final was, 36-35, the loss at Akron Ellett. And you heard him say, not only did they lose, but he didn't think Akron Ellett played particularly good at all, and it was just an ugly game overall. So, not good. But a chance to bounce back tonight, and maybe almost like a second senior night, if you will, for these guys. And I think it'd actually be the third one. I think they had one last week. Tigers in their home whites, trimmed in orange and black. They got maybe the old school shorts on. I don't know. Those shorts look like something from back in the 70s that Marietta's wearing. And navy blue tops for this ISA, International Sports Academy, as both teams are settling in at the foul line. Looking forward to giving you starting lineups. It's going to be a test in vocabulary, consonant breakdown and enunciation, and I'm looking forward to it, and we'll have that for you when we return right after this timeout.
Shop Apex True Value Hardware for great bargains of the month. Upgrade your toolkit with the DeWalt 34-piece socket set for $35.99, or start your next paint project with a 3-pack of Purdy roller covers for just $8.99. And keep paint off unwanted surfaces with Scotch Blue's original multi-surface painter's tape for only $3.99. Get these bargains of the month while supplies last at Apex True Value Hardware, 7th and Green Streets, Marietta.
What do folks look for in a home? Your guess is as good as mine, but I must say, if you work with McCarthy Real Estate, we've seen it, we know it, and how to get to it. You can't beat experienced local service. It's a great time to list as demand is at an all-time high. With global access to potential buyers moving into our area, we are out in front on turnkey deals. Plus, we're there for you to navigate the appraisal, inspection, and banking process. McCarthy Real Estate, 2nd Street, Marietta, and at MariettaRealEstate.com.
The Fry Dental Group is a longtime sponsor of the Marietta High School Tiger Big Drill, player of the game. Not just a player, could be a play, could be a fan in the stands, could be a cheerleader, it could be you. Tune in to WMOA for every Tiger broadcast and listen close for the Marietta High School Tiger Fry Dental Group Big Drill, player of the game, brought to you by Dr. Brett Fry, Dr. Derek Howe, Dr. Amanda Boggs, and the staff at Fry Dental Group.
Parents, we know life can get overwhelming. Sometimes the stress of the daily grind can make it difficult to be the parent you want to be. The Ohio Children's Trust Fund and our local partners are here to help. From free parenting support to a safe space to share your feelings. Don't walk this path alone. For the love of your family, find your strength, find your support. Visit octf.ohio.gov/love to get connected with local resources.
The jungle. Welcome back to Sutton Gym, the jungle. As the PA announcer, Mr. Croft, let us know about it. Starting lineups being introduced right now. And this is what it's going to look like. For International Sports Academy, at one guard, it'll be Jalen Derrick, a 5'11 sophomore. He'll be joined in the backcourt by 5'10 senior Joaquin Medina Borjas. At the forwards, it'll be Callaghan Christov, their leading scorer. He's a 6'1 junior. And joining him will be Jack Davis, a 6'2 junior. Rounding out the lineup, 6'9 senior Daniel Strilka. And Strilka, a three-point shooter, as is all the players for this International Sports Academy. Watching him warm up, that's all it was, were passes around the perimeter. I don't want to go as far as to say they didn't look real. They didn't look real fundamental, is all I'm going to say. They were making shots, but they were just so odd leaving their hands and stuff. It'll be interesting just to see how this thing plays out, especially in the first quarter, as the Tigers are supposed to come out with as much vim and vigor as we've seen all year. At least that's according to Coach Austin Gardner, that everybody's on a short leash tonight, and they better have their A game. Of course, it'll be Seth Britton, the 5'11 senior. Trey Hawkins, the 6'2 junior. Braden Jones, the 6'2 senior. Zayden Whittakin, a 6'2 junior. And rounding out the lineup, Owen Riley, the 6'3 junior. Look for Lucas Miller quickly off the bench. Gross, Close, and Blogger as well. Set to go. Whittakin will hop into the center circle, the Tiger head at half court. And he'll wait on Daniel Strelka, the 6'9 senior. Not an overwhelming crowd at all, especially since when we were here for that Waterford girls game, that was almost a sellout. Student section is picking up little by little. But one bank of lights has not come on. And so a little hesitation to get things started. And Cody Venderlick's got his work cut out for him, and they're going to just start play with the outside ones off. And the rebound, or the tip, controlled by Whittakin, but tipped to the wrong team, and now a turnover, and Marietta will get it back. Dribble out top, and Trey Hawkins with it against man-to-man defense. Almost gets his pocket picked and gets it off to Owen Riley. Back to Hawkins, who likes to get to the paint. Back outside, Riley used his dribble. They give him another one. Pass into the hands of Hawkins, and a very much a slow down start here. And a three-point shot on the way, no good by Whittakin, but the rebound inside, Trey Hawkins back up and in. And now a steal by Marietta off the press. Braden Jones to Hawkins again, and he'll miss the bunny. And that was Marietta's problem when they were at Akron Elliott. Here's a quick three on the way, no good. Rebound inside, put back, won't go. And now it's going to be picked up and sent back outside into the corner. Another three. Already 3 shots for the International Sports Academy, and none of them will fall through. And a whistle and a foul here. This International Sports Academy, they don't even have a nickname. I can't call them the Bears or, the Waves or something. They're from up there at Cedar Point, up from Sandusky. Inbound comes into Hawkins. There was a personal foul on the Sports Academy in the backcourt before the ball now crosses with Hawkins. Off to Riley, who doesn't look at the basket. Back to Hawkins. He's going to make his way to the bucket again and hit the little 6-foot teardrop up and in. Just underway first quarter. And a three-point shot on the way by the big boy. Shot by Daniel Strelka was pretty sauce. Bottom of the net ripples. And it'll be a three-pointer for Strelka. And then on the inbound, a quick whistle and a foul will go against Christoph. Full court pressure all game long. And here's Britton with the ball tipped away from behind and loose on the floor. And another foul on International Sports Academy, as this one will be called on number 30, Nathaniel Thompson. Hawkins will walk it into the front court. Trapped as soon as he comes across the timeline. Gives it up, and now Britton on the dribble. Back to Hawkins' left wing. Corner for Jones. He can't get his three off. Around the horn, back to Britton out top. Seth, a good stop and reverse to the right wing. Gets it back in the high post, and now Jones to Hawkins. Hawkins to the paint again, sends it to the corner. Nice drive by Riley. And then his pass to the corner is going to be stolen away, but not controlled by ISA. Marietta will inbound, 5:20 left in the first. Hawkins inside, sends it out. Three-pointer again by Whittakin, and an air ball this time goes out of bounds. So Zayden's 0 for 2. 4-3, Tigers on top, and nice press breaker by the International Sports Academy, and then a cross-court pass. And the corner three, no good. And the loose ball rebound will come down and picked up by International Sports Academy, and a whistle and a foul, and 2 shots coming up. Jack Davis at the line. And his first free throw, no good. Davis is 6'2" junior. And he's got a good build. I mean, athletic-looking kid. Next free throw up and in. So we're tied at 4 apiece. Front court for Zayden Whittakin. Whittakin off to Hawkins. Hawkins to the bucket. Little turnaround floater up and in again. And Trey with all 6 Tiger points. Dribble into the front court here for the Sports Academy. And a pass on to the left wing. This is Borjas. And to the basket, a whistle and a foul against Marietta. And a lot of whistles so far in this game, as this one will go against Seth Britton. Tigers will bring the 3 substitutions with Miller, Gross Close, and Plogger coming on the floor. Britton will sit down along with Riley and Whittakin. Inbound to the Sports Academy. They're trying to get the ball into the big guy, Strilka. He hit the only 3-pointer for him, and they'll go down low for him. He'll feed a pass back outside. Nobody's home. Big difference from big guys of the eras. Used to be if you touched the ball anywhere in the paint, you took it up. 4 minutes left to play first quarter. Tigers front court, long 3. Braden Jones won't go. Loose ball on the floor, picked up by the Academy. Front court, dribble it backwards, and how about a long 3? Up and in. Bucket by Ristrov. 7-6, and they're saying his Strove. And we'll try to change. And now Braden Jones, other end. Lucas Miller in the far corner. Flip of the hair made me think it was Braden Jones. Back out top, they'll go down low. And the ball tipped around, and it'll go back to the Academy. More substitutions as a player into the game is named Devin Todd. And a drive to the bucket. Nice feed inside, and then Plogger with a nice block as he will reject the would-be shot by Thompson. Front court, Tigers. Miller with a quick touch and around the horn. Plogger for 3 won't go. Rebound inside, put back won't go. And again, it was the hustling Lucas Miller wreaking havoc inside. The ball out of bounds back to Marietta. So George Backley will check in. Bounce pass inside. It was knocked away from behind out of the hands of Whittakin. Whittakin was only out of the game for a short time as he comes in and replaces Trey Hawkins on that dead ball. Back outside, big guy. Another 3 up and in. And when you're 6'9" and you can shoot it like that, they'll find some place for you to play. 10-9. International Sports Academy on top. Whittakin in the high post. Over the top, Braden Jones for 3 up and in. And now we've got a shooting contest. 12-10 Tigers. 2:15 left to play here in this first quarter. This score could be up there tonight. Loose ball here and nowhere to go. Good defense by Whittakin. Oh, and then a great cross-court pass. And with the move to the basket, stepping on the baseline was Jack Davis. So into the game will come Impy Mangea. And he'll come out to the front of the zone and look to trap Trey Hawkins, who checks back in. Shot on the way. Up and in. Whittakin will get his first bucket of the night. Little 14-footer, up and good. Tigers starting to heat up now. 14-10, Marietta by 4. Front court, another 3. That's all that's going to come from this team. Shot no good. Nice check out and rebound by Trey Hawkins. Quickly into the front court. And Whittakin gets his pocket picked. Steal for ISA. Front court, now nice defense by Gross-Close. They'll give it up out top. Open 3 in the corner for Davis. His shot no good. Rebound by Whittakin, and Marietta can get a big jump here. Already up 4. If they can get a big bucket here, it'll give them some breathing room. Pass out top to Hawkins. He resets with the clock inside of 60. He'll drive the bucket. His floater no good. Fast break for International Sports Academy. And then they'll back it out. Looking for the 3 again. And a backdoor pass. Drive. Now cross court. There he goes. And Makaya will give it up. Set a screen. Nice switch by Marietta. And now an open 3 on the way. Up and in. So they're hitting them. I'll take back everything I said. So George Bacali with that 3. 14-13. Tigers by 1. Plogger driving. Cross-court pass will be picked off by International Sports Academy. And a shot at the buzzer nearly goes. In and out. 14-13. Tigers on top by 1. You're listening to WMOA.
Hey, for something before or after the game, don't forget Smitty's Pizza. It's usually on most people's game night agenda. But Google Smitty's Pizza sometime and you'll see the reviews. It's simply the best pizza in town. With 4 locations from Belpre to Lowell, Marietta, and Reno, Smitty's is home to fresh, hand-tossed pizzas, calzones, and classic Italian dishes. We encourage you to Google Smitty's because when you look at the menu, you just might be surprised. We'll see you soon at a Smitty's near you.
1 or 2 or 10 things have changed since I got in the real estate business. Hi, this is Steve McCarthy of McCarthy Real Estate. Gone are the days when folks just stopped by 318 2nd Street in Marietta. Now you can find McCarthy Real Estate on Facebook with weekly featured listings or MariettaRealEstate.com. We have real phones and cell phones and GPS, although we know our way around. McCarthy Real Estate since 1953. You don't need good luck to find us, but you'll have it when you do.
You're tuned in to WMOA Marietta, broadcasting on AM 1490 and 101.3 local radio.
Well, pretty nice first quarter, at least for the fans. Exciting stuff. 14-13. Tigers on top by 1. Marietta hit a couple of three-pointers, one by Lucas Miller, one by Braden Jones, but 4 3-pointers, which is what we expected by International Sports Academy. They added a free throw, and they trail by 1, 14-13. They've got the ball here to start the second quarter. Loose underneath, and it's going to be last touched by Zayden Whittakin. And ISA will inbound underneath their own bucket. Pass in over the top. This was an early start, a 3 that's way off the mark. And both teams so strong in the paint with their checkouts and everything else. Here's Britton going to the bucket and quick hands from behind. Will tip the ball away from him out of bounds. And that was done by Joaquin Medina Borjas. Lob pass over the defense to Owen Riley. His three-pointer up and in. Marietta's going to answer those threes. You know that's a fact. 17-13. Pass around the horn here and another 3 on the way. This one no good, but the rebound will come down into the hands of ISA. Back out top to reset. 7:10 left to play, first half. Pass around the horn and again across the top. The cross-court pass tipped out of bounds by Braden Jones. 17-13 Marietta. Tigers looking for their 16th win of the year. Long three up and in. Wow, that was deep. Jalen Derrick with his first bucket, and it was a long three. 17-16, Tigers by 1. And these are threes that are coming from where you don't usually play defense. Pass over the top, Britton will make a nice catch. Take it to the bucket. His flipping layup will be no good, though. And it's cleared by International Sports Academy quickly into the front court. Oh, and passing up the open three. Derrick, the guy that just hit one. I think he thought Marietta's defense was going to be there. Strong drive to the bucket, though. And the conversion up and in by Joaquin Medina Borjas. Round the horn, Riley will get the shooter's bounce as it rolls around the rim and drops in. And another three for Owen Riley. I saw Marietta's scouting report, and here's a steal by Hawkins, then a great behind-the-back dribble. He'll lead the fast break, get it off to Britton, who loses the handle. Inside, it's going to be taken away. And now a travel is going to be called on International Sports Academy. And Marietta will get a break. But on that little scout sheet, and when it talked about International Sports Academy's defense, right away it just said everyone for the Tigers has a green light from everywhere. So there was no doubt that Coach Gardner was expecting a fast-paced game. Corner shot, three-pointer, up no good, but a whistle and a foul, and I think Braden Jones will go to the line to shoot three.
Personal foul on ISA number 54.
The foul will go against Kayla Sabanego.
At the line for the Tigers, shooting 2, Braden
Jones. And it's interesting, they played Clay Battelle earlier in the year, and I really hadn't heard the name again after the Tigers shellacking on the road and the gigantic night with 13 threes for Jones. And guess where they're playing tonight? Clay Battelle. They're up at Caldwell, taking on the Caldwell Redskins. Next free throw, no good. And Jones, or excuse me, on the scoreboard, it looks like it went in. So up and good. Give him all three of them. 23-18. Front court, ISA. Odd dribble to the basket. Loose ball picked up, and ISA will muscle it away. Back out top to the paint. Pass over the top, and a long three, up and in again. And Borjas again with a nice bucket. Hawkins with it in the front court. Here's Riley for another three, and he's hit three in a row. 26-21 Tigers, and tell me if you're a player, if you don't love playing this style. This is straight to the playground. Front court, International Sports Academy, and the drive to the bucket, and the ball tipped out by Hawkins, and it'll go back to International Sports Academy. Timeout on the floor. No, they reversed the call and give it back to the Tigers. .435 left to play first half. Stay tuned at halftime as Alyssa Baker will be our guest. She made her commitment today to Rio Grande University. Going to be exciting to talk to her. I had her on over the weekend on Saturday. She was at the Williamstown Waterford girls game. Here's a missed shot by Hawkins. Rebound, though, by Owen Riley, who's having a great quarter. To Gross, close and around the horn. And Whittaker will throw it away into the backcourt, and over and back will give it back to International Sports Academy with 4 minutes left to play first half. And it was Borges who had another little layup basket. Penetration, and Borges gets it again. His shot's off the mark. Loose ball's going to be picked up by Gross close. Drive by Hawkins, outside Lucas. Miller's shot won't go. And a strong rebound pulled down by Mizzy Mabunda. Mabunda just got hit hard underneath on that last offensive possession for International Sports Academy. Looks like he's recovered. Long three won't go. Loose ball again, and a couple of Tigers after it. And they'll be the last ones to touch it into their own bench. Owen Riley, the last one to get a ball on it. Whittaker back in, and Hawkins will take a seat. Round the horn here. And into the hands of Herstove. He'll find the big guy. These guys haven't been on the floor much, and now a turnover by the big guy, Strilka. Strilka and Herstove are supposed to be their two key players. And they both sat just about 7 minutes here. Back out top to Whittaker. And a pass into the paint. Gross close. His shot up and good. Nice job of settling into an open spot by Logan Grossclose. He'll be rewarded with the pass in the bucket. 28-23 Marietta. Drive by Borges. He's going to give it up. Wild shot, no good. And then the rebound back out to Borges. His three way off the mark. And a whistle and a foul here. And I don't know if it's going to be intentional on Marietta, but it's going to go against Braden Jones. And shook up and coming out of the game is Mabunda. Timeout on the floor, 28-23 Tigers on top. You're listening to WMOA.
These days, you've been giving more. Now it's our turn. When you get your primary care from Memorial Health System, you get same or next day appointments, access to 24-hour nurse line, and now free virtual urgent care with our Memorial Care Now app. It's the great primary care you'd expect. Fast, online treatment anytime for common urgent conditions. To learn more, visit mhsprimarycare.org today. Memorial Health System's primary care. Expect more.
Tune in to every Marietta Tiger broadcast for the Fry Dental Group Big Drill Player of the Game. This longtime sponsorship puts the Fry Dental Group WMOA Big Drill t-shirt on a Tiger standout athlete. The Tiger Big Drill Player of the Game, made possible by Dr. Brett Fry, Dr. Derek Howell, Dr. Amanda Boggs, and the staff at Fry Dental Group, with offices on Green Street in Marietta and 5th Street in Beverly. Go get 'em, Tigers, from the Fry Dental Group.
2:29 left to play first half. International Sports Academy basketball underneath the bucket. Bounce pass will come in to Strilka. He'll give it up, set a screen, and then a contested three on the way, no good. Rebound still loose here. And they're going to say last touched by ISA out of bounds.
Substitution for ISA, back in number 2, Jack Davis.
So they're going to take Borges out of the game. He was their points early in this quarter. 2:15 left to play in the half. Lucas Miller into the front court. Zayden Whittaker with him out top. Whittaker's going to dribble. 17-footer off the foul line. Short again by Zayden. He's been short on most of his shots. Rebound to ISA and a strong drive to the basket. Feed it around the horn, and it ends up in the hands of Bistrove, and his shot no good. Tigers front court, baseball pass cross court to Riley. Riley going to drive the lane. Can't get it to go. His rebound put back won't go either. Cleared by ISA and into the front court with 90 seconds left in the half. Still 28-23 Marietta, as both teams have hit a little dry spot here. And an offensive foul is going to be called on Hristov. And his second personal foul as he kind of threw an elbow at Lucas Miller. 1:20 left to play in the half. Marietta's trainer took a peek at the player we told you got hurt, Mabunda, and it seems like he's all right at the end of the bench. Hawkins with the ball for the Tigers. Clock inside 60 seconds. High post to Riley. Spin to the basket, back outside to Whittakin. His three no good, but a nice rebound by Braden Jones. Back inside, and Hawkins does a good job of getting the defender up in the air, and a personal foul be called on Nathaniel Thompson. So Hawkins will go to the line to shoot two. First free throw by Trey up and in. Tigers have hit 4 free throws in a row. They lead by 6, 29-23. Morgan Raiders, girls team, they're in tournament action tonight. See how they do. Here's a rebound by Kobe Alexander off the miss by Hawkins. He's going to throw it away, though, and now a drive to the bucket and a little half-hook flip is up and in by Jalen Derrick. 29-25. Front court, Hawkins. High post to Alexander, and out top, Whittakin to Plogger. His three won't go, but another nice rebound by Jones. He's going to lose control on the way up. Rebound, ISA. And they've got it in the front court. 10 seconds left to play in the half. And here comes the big guy. And they set him up for a three, and the dribbler doesn't see it. Instead, he'll take it all the way to the bucket and miss the layup. And we're at the half with Marietta leading 29-25. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
Shop Apex True Value Hardware for great bargains of the month. Upgrade your toolkit with the DeWalt 34-piece socket set for $35.99, or start your next paint project with a 3-pack of Purdy roller covers for just $8.99. And keep paint off unwanted surfaces with Scotch Blue's original multi-surface painter's tape for only $3.99. Get these bargains of the month while supplies last at Apex True Value Hardware, 7th and Green Streets, Marietta.
At People's Bank, the team of local wealth management professionals can help you achieve your financial goals. They provide customized services, including investment management, estate planning, trust administration services, retirement planning, and if you're a business owner, 401k plans for your employees. The strategies are designed to grow and preserve wealth while minimizing risk. People's Bank, working together, building success. Investment products are not FDIC insured, not deposits, and not guaranteed by People's Bank. Not insured by any federal government agency, subject to risk and may lose value. Tune in to every Marietta Tiger broadcast for the Fry Dental Group Big Drill Player of the Game. This longtime sponsorship puts a Fry Dental Group WMOA Big Drill t-shirt on a Tiger standout athlete. The Tiger Big Drill Player of the Game, made possible by Dr. Brett Fry, Dr. Derek Howell, Dr. Amanda Boggs, and the staff at Fry Dental Group, with offices on Green Street in Marietta and 5th Street in Beverly. Go get 'em, Tigers, from the Fry Dental Group.
These days, you've been giving more. Now it's our turn. When you get your primary care from Memorial Health System, you get same or next day appointments, access to 24-hour nurse line, and now free virtual urgent care with our Memorial Care Now app. It's the great primary care you'd expect. Fast, online treatment anytime for common urgent conditions. To learn more, visit mhsprimarycare.org today. Memorial Health System's primary care. Expect more.
Welcome back to Sutton Gymnasium. Halftime of what's turned into a pretty good game. Both teams up and down the floor, aggressive. A lot of three-pointers being thrown up. And International Sports Academy, I mean, they don't look like a team that's 0-8. They're hanging right with the Tigers. It's 29-25 Marietta. big signing today. Marietta guard Alyssa Baker decided to go to Rio Grande. I had a chance to talk to her on Joss Country back on Saturday night. She stopped by the Williamstown-Waterford game and reluctantly put the headphones on. She's excited to do it tonight. She might join me for the whole second half. A little shake the head no. Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
Talk a little bit about the day and everything that occurred. I mean, talk about the process first. And I've already told you how I feel about you as a soccer player. I thought, you know what? I mean, that was certainly an avenue that had to give you some interest.
Yeah. I kind of thought about going for soccer, but at the end of it, I just really decided basketball is probably my best way to go. I felt a little more confident, I think, and like I could hang better on a basketball team than on a soccer team.
And I mean, seeing you since you were in first grade, I kind of agree with that. Basketball seemed to always be your first love. And just seeing you at all the different camps and everything else. And I always thought that when you were growing up, I thought you were a Fort Fry kid. Were you in Fort Fry School District ever?
No, I've always been Marietta.
Oh, I always thought you were like Lower Salem or something.
Nope.
Okay, all right. My fault. Because, well, I mean, I didn't go around to the grade schools and see who's playing. But talk about the group of kids. I know that I've talked so much about this Marietta team because, you know, Shauna was a coach for a long time, JC's mom, and you guys, and then you had Leah's dad as a coach, and you guys always stuck together. And it's culminated in an awful good senior season of basketball.
Yeah, it's been a special group since we were like 6th grade and started playing together. Our 7th grade season was great. Our 8th grade, like winning a bunch of games and championships. And then just coming into high school together and being able to play 4 more years and having a great season that we're having, of course, right now for senior season is great.
20-1, and I think it's this Saturday, right? You play Sheridan right here.
Mm-hmm.
Home court advantage could play a big key in that. You have to be happy you're home.
Definitely happy that we're home. We didn't want to have to go to their place. It's a pretty good drive. But being at home, we'll have our home fans, hopefully have a decent student section.
That's why I brought you on. Get the pom-poms out and the megaphone and tell people to come root you on. I'm serious. I mean, you're 20-1. What more you got to do?
Yeah. Big tournament run is what we're hoping for.
Can we think of something to do where we can give every student, I've gone to the school board and tried to get stuff like this done. You give every student a business card that comes to the game, and the business card gives them a free period off during the course of the year that they can use. Something like that, just to get the place jam-packed.
Yeah, there'd be a lot of kids to show up for that.
I think it's a good idea. Hey, back to Rio Grande. Talk about the recruiting process. I know you gave a lot of credit to Coach Ryan McLean and for what he did helping you out, but go through that a little bit.
I mean, McLean has been pretty much what's got me here. He did a bunch of calls and emails for me. He got some teams to come watch me whenever we were playing travel ball in Kentucky, and Coach Bias was one of them, and he came and watched one of my games. And after he was texting me, and they wanted to set up a time for me to go visit, so I went over the summer in August, and I just really loved the campus. I loved the coaches, like just everything that was a part of it.
And it's close enough to home that if there is a problem or something you don't like, you have somebody that you can reach out to and get it off your shoulders. And I know that's important, especially as a freshman. You don't know what you're going to run into, but they've got a good history down there. Now, you know JC's mom was a star down there.
Yeah, she was. I talked to Coach about that, actually, and he was talking about her and then about JC. And he was just telling me, like, how she was really good whenever she played there, and I talked to him about how I played for her and all this stuff, and he just really liked that.
It was funny because I just did the entire Hall of Fame nomination and induction for her. I had my broken foot. I couldn't make it. And so I wrote the bio and all that stuff. I was so happy for her that she got in. And talk about your next steps. I know that you want to finish this basketball season with a bang. Do you play a spring sport?
No.
Just AAU basketball?
Just travel basketball and soccer.
Will you do travel basketball, though?
Not this year, no.
Okay, good. And you've done with soccer, right?
Yeah, sadly.
Okay. Hey, there's alumni soccer and everything else.
Yeah.
I don't know how many girls compete when they have the gigantic Marietta alumni soccer thing, but if they don't, you say, hey, there's a new boss in town. I do want you to save a piece of cake. I appreciate you being up here with me, and congratulations. Great recognition. I'm glad you're happy, and I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
All right, Alyssa Baker, Marietta Tigers shooting guard, headed to Rio Grande. We'll take a timeout. Be back with more from Sutton Gym right after this.
When we take a look at the statistics of tonight's game, a reminder that that's made possible by the Mannix Allen Group at Merrill, located at 294 Front Street in downtown Marietta. At Merrill, they understand the values and ideals of our community and can develop a customized financial strategy designed to help you pursue what's most important to you. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC, and a wholly owned subsidiary of Bank America Corporation. Go Tiger!
Working together. That's the key to better healthcare for you and your family. And now the doctors and specialists at Memorial Health System and Mayo Clinic are joining forces. They'll use Mayo Clinic's expertise to resolve the hard-to-solve medical problems. For you, that means peace of mind and access to the finest medical knowledge anywhere, right here at home. Memorial Health System and Mayo Clinic. Working together. That's expecting more. Memorial Health System. Proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network. Visit mhsystem.org/mayo.
Shop Apex True Value Hardware and get great deals this month. The Jiffy Seed Starting Greenhouse Kit includes everything to get your seeds sprouting. Get it for just $9.99. The VacMaster Wet Dry Vac is built for the toughest jobs and is only $8.99. Keep your backyard birds happy and fed all season long with a 20-pound bag of multi-purpose mixed wild bird food for just $9.99. Don't wait. Head to Apex True Value Hardware to take advantage of these prices while supplies last.
Parents, we know life can get overwhelming. Sometimes the stress of the daily grind can make it difficult to be the parent you want to be. The Ohio Children's Trust Fund and our local partners are here to help. From free parenting support to a safe space to share your feelings. Don't walk this path alone. For the love of your family, find your strength, find your support. Visit octf.ohio.gov/love to get connected with local resources.
When we take a look at the statistics of tonight's game, a reminder that that's made possible by the Mannix Allen Group at Merrill, located at 294 Front Street in downtown Marietta. At Merrill, they understand the values and ideals of our community and can develop a customized financial strategy designed to help you pursue what's most important to you. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC, and a wholly owned subsidiary of Bank America Corporation. Go Tiger!
Third quarter action underway, Tiger basketball. Trey Hawkins, corner pass to Braden Jones. Original starters on the floor for Marietta. As Britton has it out top, Riley's over on the right wing. Hawkins with the ball, he'll pass it to Whittakin. Jones in the high post, that's your Tiger 5. And a steal attempt here by Borges. And he'll grab a piece of the arm of Trey Hawkins. Tigers on top 29-25. We'll just look at the leading scorers for you. 7 points for Hawkins. 6 for Braden Jones. A shot up, no good. Nice rebound by Owen Riley. He led all scorers in the first half as he finished with 9 on 3 3-pointers. Another shot up, no good by Hawkins, but again, kept alive by Owen Riley, and it ends up in the hands of Braden Jones outside. And Jones will hit his second three. And now the Tigers up by 7, 32-25. Low post pass here. Strong drive to the bucket, and Hawkins is going to pick up another foul. This will just be his first. But a strong physical move by Jack Davis. And he'll look for his first points of the game from the free throw line. Tiger cheerleaders under the visiting basket now. Their orange sweaters and white skirts. Every one of them with a megaphone yelling at Jack Davis to miss it, miss it, miss it. And he does. Second one on the way, no good. Rebound pulled down by Whittakin. Quick outlet to Britton. Seth into the front court. It's going to get double teamed. Finds Zayden. We'll pass it over the top to Braden Jones. High post to Riley. Good feed down low. Backdoor cut by Britton. But it's tipped out of bounds by ISA's Jack Davis. And Marietta inbound underneath their bucket rather quickly. Official handed them the ball, and it ends up in the paint to Hawkins, and he's going to get it stripped away. Borges, front court. Oh, and a chance at a three by Hristov, and he's been cold. Down low, and a whistle and a foul is going to go on Seth Britton in the paint. It looked like pretty nice defense as he stopped Nathaniel Thompson underneath. Thompson will go to the line to shoot two. His first one no good. Marietta did a nice job from the line in the first half. They were 4 of 5. Just 1 of 2 for ISA, and they've missed 3 in a row here in the third quarter. Make it 4. Rebound by Whittakin, long outlet to Britton. Seth having trouble with the ball, almost like it doesn't have enough air in it. We've seen a number of mishandled dribbles. Britton with the ball fake in the corner. Will hand it off to Whittakin. Back to Seth. Somebody's got to be open. Riley with the move to the bucket. He'll drive it all the way. And his finger roll layup off the back rim will bounce out. Rebound cleared into the basket. A lot of contact. Back out to the 6'9" guy. He has not missed. As a three-pointer up by Daniel Strilka. He sat out the whole second quarter, though. So Strilka, who sat out for 7 straight minutes, he's 3 for 3 from 3. And that'll close the Tiger lead to 4. Marietta 32. And International Sports Academy 28. 6 minutes left to play third quarter. Chris Wharf with you from Sutton Gym. Braden Jones, a drive to the bucket. His shot up, well done. Marietta has such a nice array of outside in game. Not inside out, it's outside in. And here's an illegal screen out top on International Sports Academy. And another chance for Marietta to increase their lead. Foul went on number 11. That's Daniel Strickle, his second. Here's a three on the way by Jones. Won't go. Rebound and a foul on Jones from behind. Jones will pick up his second. 5.5 minutes left on the third quarter clock. Front court. 3-point shot on the way, up and in. And the shot's good by Jalen Derrick. 34-31, we expected Marietta to increase their lead instead. ISA with the comeback again. They've hit big three after big three. And here's one on the way by Zayden Whittakin. It won't go. Riley will keep the rebound alive, and he's going to pick up the foul. Owen Riley with the personal. Here's a good sign, at least for International Sports Academy, as Mizzy Mabunda will check back into the game. Mabunda kind of really hurt his shoulder in the first half. $11 players dressed for this game for International Sports Academy. We talked about how they're going to be headed to North Carolina after this game. Round the horn and pass off to Whittaker, and it'll be Mabunda that picks up a foul, trying to cut off the baseline. Tigers will open tournament play next week against Athens. And here's a nice set play for Jones. He won't get the three to go. Tigers will keep the rebound alive, but then it gets tipped out, and Jack Davis with it into the front court will hand it off. And the dribble all the way to the bucket, now outside to Mabumba. And air ball put up by Hristov. And Hristov has struggled all night. He's their leading guy. Drive to the bucket here, and a pass off to Owen Riley. A lot of contact. And the ball stripped away. A steal by Hristov. And he'll take it the other way and lay it up and in. 34-33, Tigers lead cut to 1. And full court pressure by ISA. All the way to the bucket goes Hawkins, and he'll finish. He had a 3-on-2 and just took it himself. 9 points for Trey. And here's Jack Davis in the front court for ISA, outside. Again, this time, the first time that he's been off the mark. And that's the 6'9 senior Danya Strilka. And he'll miss a three here, and the air ball will go out of bounds and back to Marietta. 3:35 remaining third quarter. 36-33, Tigers by 3. Pressure again, full court. No trap, though, as they get the ball to Braden Jones. He'll dribble it through the treble. Find Lucas Miller, who's headed to the baseline. Miller got away with a few steps. Off to Grossclose, and his three-pointer is up and in. Catch and shoot by Logan Grossclose, his second bucket of the game. And Marietta now hitting from the perimeter. They lead 39-33. Low post pass here. And to the bucket, nowhere to finish. And a travel down low. As strong to the bucket was Mabunda, but he didn't put the shot up. He'll travel. 39-33. Tigers with Whittaker, Hawkins, Miller, Jones, and Grossclose on the floor. I'd tell you the starters for ISA, but I don't want to get tongue-tied. Here's a three by Jones. Oh, my. They just gave him a crack in the door. And Braden catches and fires and hits his third three of the ball game. He's heated up. He's got 14. 42-33 will match the largest lead of the game for Marietta. Step up and under, and a nice finish at the glass, and drawing the foul as well is Hristov. And Hawkins will pick up his third personal. They say it's his second. Hristov will go to the line to shoot one. His free throw up and in. Timeout, ISA. Marietta 42. International Sports Academy 36. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
Long live the Smitty guy, whether it's that Smitty pizza delivery man or the guy down the street that just orders the Smitty pizza all the time. You can be a Smitty guy too, with locations on Front Street in Marietta, just off Newport Pike in Reno, on Washington Boulevard in Belpre, and 1100 State Route 60 in Lowell. They're either on the way or you can make them on the way. It's safe to say it's the best pizza cut and dry. That's why there will always be a Smitty guy.
1 or 2 or 10 things have changed since I got in the real estate business. Hi, this is Steve McCarthy of McCarthy Real Estate. Gone are the days when folks just stopped by 318 2nd Street in Marietta. Now you can find McCarthy Real Estate on Facebook with weekly featured listings or MariettaRealEstate.com. We have real phones and cell phones and GPS, although we know our way around. McCarthy Real Estate since 1953. You don't need good luck to find us, but you'll have it when you do.
A well-run retirement plan can attract and retain valuable employees, whether your organization has 2 or 2,000. People's Bank offers solutions to determine the best benefits approach that meets your business goals. People's Bank 401k solution offers fully bundled and in-house solutions that eliminate the need for multiple providers, saving you money. People's Bank, working together, building success. Investment products are not FDIC insured, not deposits, and not guaranteed by People's Bank. Not insured by any federal government agency, subject to risk and may lose value.
Welcome back, and Marietta basketball, and Whittakin will finally play Whittakin basketball and muscle his way into the paint and bank one off the glass, his second bucket, and the Tigers on top, 44-36. Full court pressure here, and they'll swing it around inside in the paint. Nice finish down low by George Bacali. Pass around the horn here, and Braden Jones out top to Whittakin, now to Gross close and down on the baseline. Braden Jones with the catch and the drive to the bucket, off to Hawkins. Back out top, Gross close. Going to go to the paint, shoot the teardrop, no good, but get his own rebound with quick hands. Back outside to Lucas Miller, and now around the horn, Hawkins. Trying to make something happen at the elbow. Gives it up to Jones, gets it back, and now goes to Whittakin. Right back, Zayden for three. No, he hadn't been able to find the range from there. Long rebound, though. Come down to Gross close with 62 seconds left in the third period. Tigers up by 6, 44-38. Miller with the ball now, man-to-man by International Sports Academy, and a nice drive. And Miller will take it all the way to the bucket and lay it up and in. 46-38 as the middle of the defense for ISA broke down. Whistle and a foul here as Gross close with a body foul. 5 fouls on the Tigers, a bonus here for 2 shots. 4 fouls committed by ISA. And now to the line goes Jalen Derrick. He'll shoot 2. First one up and good. Substitution, they'll get their big guy with 3 fouls out of the game. And I'll tell you what, he's not that much of a big guy. He's a shooter. We haven't really seen him do anything in the paint, really not even rebound. Next free throw by Derrick, up and in. Marietta still with 40 seconds left in the third period. And Zayden Whittakin will walk it into the front court. His pass over the top to Braden Jones, inside to Grossclose, and he's going to take it to the hoop again. Shot won't go, and a rebound foul on Grossclose inside, and there's going to be 2 more free throws upcoming for International Sports Academy. Headed to the other end is Bacali. 25 seconds left in the quarter. Every time Marietta gets up by 9, ISA makes a comeback. First free throw by Bacali, up and in. Next one won't go. 46-41. Rebound pulled down by Lucas Miller. Off to Hawkins, who will slow things down a bit and get it to Whittakin. He has it picked away from behind. Fast break, other end, coast to coast. Shot won't go. Hawkins with nice defense, and then a pass that was saved inbounds. Getting it and shooting the 3 at the buzzer, no good, was Braden Jones. And we'll end the third quarter with some excitement. And the Tigers, a 5-point lead, 46-41. You're listening to WMOA Marietta.
Parents, we know life can get overwhelming. Sometimes the stress of the daily grind can make it difficult to be the parent you want to be. The Ohio Children's Trust Fund and our local partners are here to help. From free parenting support to a safe space to share your feelings. Don't walk this path alone. For the love of your family, find your strength, find your support. Visit octf.ohio.gov/love to get connected with local resources.
Tonight, when we break down the game by the numbers, that's made possible by the Mannix Allen Group at Merrill, located at 294 Front Street in downtown Marietta. At Merrill, they know that just like in tonight's game, there's a strategy, a game plan, and a hopeful outcome. The same should hold true for your investments, your retirement, and your financial future. Call Bill Mannix, Mackenzie Allen, and Sandra Crosby at 740-568-7860 for an appointment to discuss your financial goals. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC, and a wholly owned subsidiary of Bank America Corporation.
When you're looking for a new home, why not seek the counsel of a real estate agency that folks have trusted in the Mid-Ohio Valley for more than 65 years? This is Steve McCarthy from McCarthy Real Estate, and we know the housing market inside and out. You couldn't find a better time to list your home. List it with me and I'll do the rest. Finding comparable appraisals in the area, information on schools, neighborhoods, and setting the right price. We know the real estate market like the back of our hand and will gladly hold yours through this process. See listings at MariettaRealEstate.com.
Fourth quarter underway. It's International Sports Academy basketball, trailing Marietta by 5. Out top, Derrick, strong drive to the bucket, and a nice finish. This team in warm-ups wasn't that much to watch. They've taken the words out of my mouth, 46-43. High post, grows close, backdoor pass stolen by ISA. Front court dribble, and another guy that just spent so much time on the bench was Borges. He's back in now. Low post pass, and a travel's going to be called on Bacali. Three-point game. And 2, 4, 6, those 11 players, he plays them all. Career, this International Sports Academy. Braden Jones, Trey Hawkins Jones, they leave him open. Three-point shot won't go, but Miller, great backside rebound and put back up and in. Just what Marietta needed. 48-43, Tigers by 5. Low post pass inside to the big guy, and an easy finish for him as Strelka hits the 2-foot bank shot, and the 6'9" kid cuts the lead back. Missed 3 by Owen Riley. Great rebound by Braden Jones. Marietta with all that deceptive athleticism and height at the shooting guards. Low post pass here through the hands of Grosclose, though. Steal by ISA and into the front court. Trying to tie this thing up, and three-pointer, no. Drive on the baseline all the way to the bucket, and muscling it up and in is Nathaniel Thompson. His first 2 of the game. 48-47, Marietta lead cut to 1, and here's a steal. Head the other way, and the layup laid up and in. Timeout, Marietta. International Sports Academy 49, Marietta 48. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
Smitty's Pizza loves the Smitty guy who orders pepperoni straight up no matter what. But Smitty's also encourages you to ask about the daily special, because always something hand-tossed in the air just for you. Plus calzones, classic Italian dishes. And when's the last time you said, let's take a walk on the wild side with the Smitty's buffalo barbecue chicken pizza or a queso bacon mac and cheese? They get crazy down there every now and again. Smitty's Pizza, just great pizza. Tune in to every Marietta Tiger broadcast for the Fry Dental Group Big Drill Player of the Game. This longtime sponsorship puts a Fry Dental Group WMOA Big Drill t-shirt on a Tiger standout athlete. The Tiger Big Drill Player of the Game, made possible by Dr. Brett Fry, Dr. Derek Howell, Dr. Amanda Boggs, and the staff at Fry Dental Group, with offices on Green Street in Marietta and 5th Street in Beverly. Go get 'em, Tigers, from the Fry Dental Group.
These days, you've been giving more. Now it's our turn. When you get your primary care from Memorial Health System, you get same or next day appointments, access to 24-hour nurse line, and now free virtual urgent care with our Memorial Care Now app. It's the great primary care you'd expect. Fast, online treatment anytime for common urgent conditions. To learn more, visit mhsprimarycare.org today. Memorial Health System's primary care. Expect more.
Welcome back. Chris Worf, Sutton Gymnasium, Marietta basketball. They trail by 1. The first time they've trailed in this ball game since 6-5. And that was the only time they trailed earlier. Round the horn, Braden Jones. Pass in the corner, Seth Britton back into the game, trying to settle this Tiger offensive unit down. Here's Zayden Whittakin for 3. He still can't buy one. Another great rebound inside, though, by Lucas Miller. Off to Hawkins. He gets stuck on the baseline. He'll find Britton open. Seth will be grabbed from behind, and the whistle and a foul will go against Joaquin Maidana Borges. So they're going to get him out of the game with 5:11 left to play. He is an integral part of their team, as he'll go to the bench with 4 fouls. Inbound lob to Zayden Whittakin. And in front of the basket, Whittakin will lay it up and in. He's got 6. 50-49. Tigers by 1. Front court, oh my. Long 3, no good, but the long rebound for ISA, and they'll go around the horn. Shot won't go, but the rebound picked up inside. And by the 6'9" Strilka, and he'll be fouled underneath. Miller will pick up the personal. And inbound ISA underneath their own bucket. And they'll fire it out top. Ristov with it. And now cross court. Back to Ristov. Top of the key. NBA 3 won't go. Rebound, foul from behind is going to be called on Jack Davis. 4:30 left to play in the game. Marietta leading 50-49. Whittakin with it out top and a bad pass. Dangerous, and it's going to be last touched by Histrove. So Jalen Derrick back into the game. Whittakin with the ball on the inbound. He'll go right wing, and a long 3 by Braden Jones, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared inside by the big guy. Strilka with the outlet, and into the front court is Jalen Derrick for ISA. He's picked up by Britton, and he's wanting to go just to the bucket on his own, and he's going to get it to drop. A shot off balance, up and in by Jalen Derrick. He'll be fouled by Seth Britton. And now, International Sports Academy on top 51-50, looking to go up by 2 with a free throw here. Britton out of the game. Riley checks back in. Derrick's free throws, money. 52-50 and full court pressure by ISA, and they got 4 players in the backcourt. Tigers 4-on-1. Pass in the corner, but ISA makes it back in time to stop a Tigers shot. Out front, Lucas Miller, and he is being hounded. Defense being turned up here. Jones with the ball will find a cutting Owen Riley to the basket, scooping layup up and in. And a whistle and a foul will go against International Sports Academy against 6'9" Daniel Strilka. And the Tigers tie it at 52. And Owen Riley, who hasn't scored since the second quarter, gets a big 2-pointer and a chance to get the old-fashioned 3-point play from the line. Free throw, up and in. 12 points for Owen Riley, and they've all come on 3-pointers, just a roundabout way, but all 3-pointers. Front court here for ISA. And a whistle and a foul inside on Whittakin. So 3 team fouls on each team with 3:12 left to play. 53-52, Tigers by 1. Bad pass out top, loose on the floor. It's going to be picked up by Riley. He's looking to go to the bucket himself, and it's stripped away and stolen by ISA. Front court, corner, long 3, won't go. Rebound cleared by Lucas Miller. Well done. 2-on-1 Tigers. And Riley backs it out. They'll sling it around, and now Braden Jones will slow it down. Penetrates. Ball tipped around, picked up by Whittakin. Still loose, and now down inside to Riley. Back out top, and a drive to the bucket by Hawkins. Back to Jones to Riley. In the corner is 3 up and in. Big game for Owen Riley, and a timeout on the floor. Marietta 56. International Sports Academy 52. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
When we take a look at the statistics of tonight's game, a reminder that that's made possible by the Mannix Allen Group at Merrill, located at 294 Front Street in downtown Marietta. At Merrill, they understand the values and ideals of our community and can develop a customized financial strategy designed to help you pursue what's most important to you. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC, and a wholly owned subsidiary of Bank America Corporation. Go Tigers!
Working together. That's the key to better health care for you and your family. And now the doctors and specialists at Memorial Health System and Mayo Clinic are joining forces. They'll use Mayo Clinic's expertise to resolve the hard-to-solve medical problems. For you, that means peace of mind and access to the finest medical knowledge anywhere, right here at home. Memorial Health System and Mayo Clinic. Working together. That's expecting more. Memorial Health System. Proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network. Visit mhsystem.org/mayo.
Shop Apex True Value Hardware and get great deals this month. The Jiffy Seed Starting Greenhouse Kit includes everything to get your seeds sprouting. Get it for just $9.99. The Vac Master Wet Dry Vac is built for the toughest jobs and is only $8.99. Keep your backyard birds happy and fed all season long with a 20-pound bag of multi-purpose mixed wild bird food for just $9.99. Don't wait. Head to Apex True Value Hardware to take advantage of these prices while supplies last.
Welcome back to Sutton Gym. Chris Worf. Derek Jones on the controls. A long 3 off the mark for ISA. Rebound by Whittakin. Outlet to Trey Hawkins, and the Tigers are going to slow it down a little bit. 2 minutes left to play. Jones and Hawkins out top. And now the ball tipped away, but into the hands of Braden Jones. High post to Riley. Now it's Lucas Miller. He'll avoid a trap, and they'll get it back outside to Braden Jones. 1:30 left to play. I would be content with the Tigers dribbling out the clock. It would get them prepared for next big game, whenever that's going to be. Probably won't be Athens, but after that they play Warren. And here's a whistle and a foul committed by ISA. They're going to have to commit another one to send the Tigers to the line. 4 team fouls. And so see if they foul real quick here if they don't get an inbound steal. Miller looking. Will find Hawkins. To the bucket, his shot up and in. Pretty clutch shot there by Trey. 58-52. Drive to the bucket here, and the ball rejected out of bounds by Owen Riley on an off-balance shot by Jalen Derrick. 64 seconds left to play. Here in this game, another timeout for ISA. And just to let you know what's coming up, Morgan Raider girls, I don't know if I can get an update real quick. I know they're up 10 in the third quarter at John Glenn. That would be somewhat of an upset. Wins last night for the Warren girls and the Frontier girls, as they will both advance. Tonight, Morgan and Belpre are in action. We've got Morgan on over on Jaws Country. And then tomorrow night, it'll be a boys matchup with Belpre at Waterford, the only game of the night over on Jaws Country. And then Saturday, we're hooked up with 3 games on all 3 of our stations Saturday afternoon. Oh, what a shot. They set a play up, and they go left wing to Jalen Derrick. I didn't see it coming, and he'll catch and shoot a 3 and be fouled by Braden Jones, and a gigantic 4-point play in the midst right here, right now. Free throw won't go. Rebound, Zayden Whittakin. And they'll foul Whittakin in the backcourt. Both teams in the bonus now. So Whittakin will head the other way to shoot 2. Zayden's been a little bit off tonight, especially from deep. And his first free throw here, in and out. Riley will be the only rebounder. Now Lucas Miller will hop in. 59 seconds left in regulation. Whittakin's next one, up and in. Tigers up by 4. Quickly into the front court. Oh my, NBA, just not a good shot. As a quick release, no good by Ristov. Marietta in trouble in the backcourt, and they'll reach out and foul Trey Hawkins. So Hawkins will go to the line to shoot 2. Hawkins, so good at getting into the paint. He had 3 close baskets in the first quarter. First free throw up and in here. He went 1 of 2 from the line in the second quarter to finish the half with 7. He's added a bucket in each the third and the fourth. And with that made free throw, he has 12. Next one up, no good. Long rebound, tipped out. And it looked like it was last touched by ISA, and it is. Marietta will get it back. So a timeout here for Marietta, a full timeout. We'll take one as well. Tigers look like they're in control. Still 45 seconds left. Marietta up by 5. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
Parents, we know life can get overwhelming. Sometimes the stress of the daily grind can make it difficult to be the parent you want to be. The Ohio Children's Trust Fund and our local partners are here to help. From free parenting support to a safe space to share your feelings. Don't walk this path alone. For the love of your family, find your strength, find your support. Visit octf.ohio.gov/love to get connected with local resources.
When we take a look at the statistics of tonight's game, a reminder that that's made possible by the Mannix Allen Group at Merrill, located at 294 Front Street in downtown Marietta. At Merrill, they understand the values and ideals of our community and can develop a customized financial strategy designed to help you pursue what's most important to you. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC, and a wholly owned subsidiary of Bank America Corporation. Go Tiger!
Well, back to action. Tigers will inbound down at the corner of their own bench. Odd place to make a kid inbound the ball, especially against the seats. And inbound will finally come into Braden Jones, and he'll be fouled. Jones will go to the line to shoot 2. Tigers up by 5, but still 44 seconds left to play here in the ball game. And I mean, during that timeout, Coach Gardner drawing up a play, an inbounds play. And I mean, he looked like one of those street sidewalk caricature drawers. I mean, he was making lines everywhere. Free throw by Jones, no good. He'll get another. Balanced scoring for the Tigers tonight. Jones in double figures, Hawkins in double figures, Owen Riley in double figures, and the next free throw no good, and the rebound fought over by ISA, and it'll end up in the hands of Marietta. And it'll be Jones to go to the line to shoot again. 60-55. Tigers looking for win 16. And this time Jones will knock down the first of two. Special thanks to Alyssa Baker for joining us at halftime. Next on the way, up and good. 16 for Braden. Marietta can at least breathe a sigh of relief. Has a long three, no good. Rebound again by Jones. They're going to send him to the line to shoot two more. He might end up with 30 if they keep doing that. 62-55. And I'm looking over and I see other players that are sitting in the bleachers. And a couple of them look like they're part of the weightlifting team. I mean, some big boys. And they are ISA kids. So maybe they're part of the group that goes to North Carolina and plays. I don't know. But this has been a good outing for Marietta. And a good one to get their confidence back after the loss to Akron Ellet. Jones, 1 of 2 this time. And a whistle and a timeout into the front court for ISA. We'll keep it right here and finish telling you about postseason basketball that's coming up. We told you that Belpre will be at Waterford in a boys game on Friday. That game will be over on Jaws Country. And then on Saturday, we've got a couple of games at 1 o'clock on Jaws Country. It'll be the Fort Fry girls hosting Garraway. And then the Frontier girls will host Malvern. The Marietta girls host Sheridan at 2 o'clock on WMOA right here, AM 1490, FM 101.3. And then the Warren girls will be at Hillsboro in a big matchup there. That game will be on ESPN, AM 630 and FM 92.9. We'll take a break on Sunday, and then the Waterford girls will go into action on Monday at Wellston. Here's a steal by Whittaker, and he was looking for a big dunk. He gets fouled at half court. Zayden will go to the line to shoot two. And the Tigers are going to finish this game off with a nice win. As Whittaker to the line. He's got 6. Make it 7. He struggled from the perimeter tonight, but he just so valuable in other ways. And his next free throw up and in. And he's got quiet 9 points. Front court for ISA on the block. Jumper on the way, won't go. Rebound tipped out by Marietta, and the International Sports Academy will inbound underneath the bucket. This is a dangerous team when they're hitting their threes, and they did it early against Marietta. Here's another miss. Rebound inside, and a whistle and a foul on the way back up. And 2 shots with 5 seconds left. 2 shots up coming for Nathaniel Thompson. First free throw. Up no good. Thompson. Well, miss him again. He went 0 for 4. Rebound, saved in bounds. Three-pointer at the buzzer. Won't go, and Marietta will escape with a 65-55 win over International Sports Academy. Here at Sutton Gymnasium, leading scorers for International Sports Academy, as we'll total them up real quick for you. 18 points for Jalen Derrick, the 5'11 sophomore. 11 for Dania Strickle. 8 points for Bacali. 8 points for Christov. 2 points for Thompson and 1 point for Davis, as International Sports Academy will fall to 0-9. Marietta now 16-4, and their regular season has come to an end. They got 17 from Braden Jones, 15 from Owen Riley. Double figures as well for Trey Hawkins with 12. Zayden Whittakin added 9. 7 for Lucas Miller and 5 for Logan Grosclose. Another balanced scoring night for Marietta, and a nice bounce-back victory after the loss on the road at Akron Ellet. Final score, Marietta 65, International Sports Academy 55. Filling in for Mr. Aaron Cassidy, but he'll be back with you for the Marietta game against Athens next week as they start on the tournament trail. Special thanks to Derek Jones back at the studio. This is Chris Wharf. Have a great evening.
You've been listening to Marietta High School basketball on AM 1490 and FM 101.3 WMOA Marietta, the voice of the Marietta Tigers. Tonight's game was brought to you by the following community-minded sponsors: the Mannix Allen Group of Merrill Lynch, the Fry Dental Group, Smitty's Pizza,